Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Live, Flow, Grow. My name is Christina. Today's video is going to be focused on opening the hips. We're going to do a couple of balancing poses, an inversion at the end of the class. So if you want to support your practice, please feel free to use your blocks. Without wasting any time, grab your mat, some water, and we're all going to begin in Recline Butterfly Pose. Come to lay down on your back. Bring the feet to touch, allow your knees to fall open. Open the palms up. Let your shoulders drop down. Make sure they're away from the ears. And find your Recline Butterfly Pose. Supta Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes and invite your breath. Feel the gravity pulling your knees down and a slight stretch in your inner thighs. Allow every exhalation to ground you down and every inhalation to open the front body. Breathe into the space between your inner thighs. Breathe into the space in your chest. Two more conscious breaths here. Following the path of your breath. Slowly bring the knees to touch. Place your feet hip width apart and let them fall to your right. Come up through center, let them fall to the left. Come up through center, let them fall to the right. One more time to your left. Come up through center, last one on the right. And the last one on the left. Bring the knees up, hug your knees in towards the chest. Press your lumbar spine, your lower back down into the mat as you rock from side to side. Now I'm going to bring the forehead towards the knees. Hug your abs in as you get really small and release. One more time. And release. Last one. Release. Extend the arms up, soft through your wrists. Extend the legs up. Put a slight bend in your knees. It's not an active shape, it's a restorative shape. And one more breath here. Now clasp your hands and actively pull the wrists away from you, lengthening through your arms, through your shoulders, and send the heels away from your sitting bones. Now the shape is getting active. Lengthen through the backs of the legs. You might not straighten the knees, that's okay, but keep pushing your heels away from you. Point the toes in towards your shins. reaching your fists up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly in. Unclasp your hands. Lower your right leg down as you lower the left arm down. Pull your belly in and lift up. Left leg down, right hand down. Lift up, change sides. Activate your abs to move your legs and your arms. Last one on the right. And last one on the left. Good. Now bring the hands back, but pull the low ribs in. So stay active in your whole core. Pull the core in towards the spine. Lower the right leg down. And lift it up. Left leg down. Lift it up. Lower the right leg down, but all the way down almost. Bring it to hover. Lift it up. Left leg almost all the way down, hover. Lift it up. One more time on the right. Hover it. Pull the low belly in. Squeeze it in. And lift up. Last one on the left. Lift up. Bring your inner feet to touch. Active in your legs. Flex your feet. Lower 1/3 of the way. Keep your arms extending. Pull the abs in. Lower two-thirds of the way. Squeeze the belly in. Bring them all the way down to hover. Keep squeezing. Keep lengthening. Lift up. One more time. 1/3 of the way. Activate your abs. Wake up your whole body. 2/3 of the way. Belly in. 3/3 of the way. Hover. Squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze your belly in. And lift up. Last one. 1/3 of the way. Belly in. Reach the arms away from you, but keep your low ribs in. 2/3 of the way. Breathe. Hover. Allow your body to shake. And lift up. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Release that, bring the knees down, place the palms of the hands down and lift the hips up, bridge pose. And release, moving bridge, 2 more times. Lift the hips up as you press evenly into the feet. And release, the last one. And release. Now bring the hands in the back of the knees, rock up and down along the spine, coming into forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, slide the hands on your shins, lengthen through the crown of the head, pull the belly in, the gaze is down, the neck is long, and fold. Press down into the feet as you reach the arms up and over the head. Bring your hands down by your side. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, and fold. Press down, come all the way up, sweep the arms up, look up, bring your hands through the heart center. Lift the prayer up, fold forward, halfway lift, exhale, fold, reach the arms up, and bring your hands through the heart. I hope you all have a great practice. Inhale, reach the arms up, exhale, fold, halfway lift. Place the hands down, step back, find your plank pose. From here, bring the knees down, lower halfway down, untuck your toes, roll the chest up, cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, bend the knee, open through the hip, send the knee up, and now we're gonna start making big circles with the right knee. Change the direction of the circles. Warming up your right hip joint. Good, extend the right leg back. Step it through between the hands. High lunge, come on your fingertips, lengthen. Active in your back leg as you press evenly through the 4 corners of your right foot. When you have that, reach the arms up. Windmill the hands down. Step back in plank. You can bring the knees down or lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, left leg up. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Start making big circles with your left knee. Change side. Rolling. Waking up your left hip. Good, extend the left leg back. Bring the knee in. Step the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge. Come on your fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Press down into the feet as you reach the arms up. Pull the belly in to lift yourself up. Find your breath. Windmill the hands down. Step back in plank. Optional Chaturanga, or we all can meet in downward facing dog. Good. Right leg up. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Start making big circles with the right knee again. This time I want you to straighten the right leg and make big circles with your leg. Keep pressing evenly through the hands. Change the side of the circles. Good. Straighten that right leg back behind you. Bring it in towards the chest, high lunge. Step it through. Find your alignment, pull the belly in and lift yourself up. Reach your fingers away from you, lengthen through the side of the body. Bring it back, heel down. Widen your stance for warrior two. Open the arms out to the side. Stay active in your arms. Pull the fingertips away from each other as you open through the collarbones. Gaze is above your right middle finger. See if you can sink your hips a little bit lower in your warrior two. Right forearm on the right thigh, extended side angle, left hand up and over the head. Stay here, see if you can bring the right hand all the way down on the inside of the right knee, really stretching, opening through the inside of the right hip. Left hand up or over the head. Bring the left hand down on the inside of the right foot. Wiggle your right foot towards the outside edge of the mat. Toes out, heel in. Lift the back heel. Find your lizard pose. Rock from side to side. Breathe into the stretch of the inside of the right hip and the right hamstring. You can stay still. Find the pose that works for you the best today. Find stillness, step the right foot back, find your plank pose. We can all meet in downward facing dog, or we can go for a Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, bend the knee, open through the hip. Start making big circles with the left knee. Now extend the left leg, keep making the circles. And change direction. Be mindful of the wall behind you or next to you. Good. Extend the left leg back. Step the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge. Pull the belly in as you reach the arms up and over the head. Lengthen past your fingertips. Feel the length in your waist. Stay active in your back leg. Bring the back heel down. Open to the side for warrior two. Reach the arms out. Shoulder level. Make sure your left knee is right on top of your left foot. Ground down through the outside edge of your right foot. As you reach past your fingertips, open through the collarbones. Sink a little bit deeper into your warrior two. Left forearm on the left thigh, extended side angle, right hand up and over the head. You can stay here or you can slide the left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Right hand up or over the head. Whatever you are, press the left knee. If your left hand is down, press the left knee towards your left hand and your left hand towards your left knee. Right hand down, wiggle your left foot out, toes out, heel in, lizard pose. Rock from side to side, up and down. Explore the stretch in your left inner hip, in your left hamstring. Stay active in your lizard pose. Don't hang in your joints. Don't let your hips sink really deep. Stay active. Pull your belly in. Now step your left foot back. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the knees down. Open the knees wide enough for your ribcage to fit in between and sit the hips back. Wide knees, child's pose. Let your forehead melt down towards the mat. You can open the palms up if you want. You can bring the hands back and let the shoulders roll. Your choice of child's pose. Wherever you are, find your breath. And just feel the energy, all that heat that we just built, moving from your legs up towards the belly, coming up in your lungs. We're going to take 3 more conscious breaths here, the deepest breath of your practice so far. You can even exhale out the mouth. One more time. Exhale out the mouth. Last one, deep breath through your nose. And exhale out the mouth. Press yourself up. Sit back, shift your feet in front of you, bend your knees in 90 degrees, like that. And from here, we're just gonna lift the knees, let them fall to the right. You can use your hands back to support your body as you move your knees. Really mobilizing the hip joints here. One more on the right and one more on the left. Good. Come to lay down on your back. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Bring the hands in the back of the knees, rock up and down along the spine. And when you get enough momentum, we are gonna meet at the top of the mat in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the hands on the shins or fingertips down on the mat. Pull the belly in. Exhale, fold. And one more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Last one. And fold. And ground down through the feet as you reach the arms up and over the head. Come all the way up. Gaze is up towards your fingertips. And bring the palms of the hands in front of the heart. Find the four corners of your feet. Ground down through them. Now shift slightly forward on your toes. The balls of the feet. Now shift slightly back. Come on your heels. I want you to lift your feet up, spread them. Lift the toes up, spread them, and bring them back down. But come on the balls of the feet, lift the heels up, and bring them down. Shift slightly to the right, and shift slightly to your left. Find your center, find your balance. Lift from the inner arch of your feet. Strong legs, pull the kneecaps up with your quads. Roll the shoulders back and down, open through the collarbones. Feel slightly elongation through the crown of the head. Pull the belly in, lengthen the tailbone down. This is it, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Sit your hips back and down. Find your chair pose, Utkatasana. In the chair pose, pull the belly in. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. If you cannot see your toes, send the hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, find your plank. Lower halfway down, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna go a little bit faster this time. Inhale, right leg up. Step the foot between the hands, high lunge. Lift up. Pull your belly in, bring the back heel down, open out to the side, warrior two. Extended side angle, right forearm on the right thigh or all the way down, your choice. Bring the left hand down, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Ground down and come all the way up. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. See the hips back and down. Find your chair pose. See if you can sink your hips a little bit deeper this time. Find your breath. Exhale, fold forward. Place the hands down, step back, find your plank pose. Pull your belly in, shoulders right on top of the wrists. Lower halfway down, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, step the foot between the hands, high lunge. Back heel down, warrior two, open to the side. Adjust your stance if you have to. Listen to your body. Active in your arms, active in your legs. Extended side angle. Left forearm on the left thigh or all the way down to the floor. Right hand comes all the way down, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press down and come all the way up. And bring the hands in front of the heart. Again, the four corners of your feet. Ground down through them. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. You stay where you are. We're gonna go for a tree pose. So shift all of your weight on your right foot. Bend the left knee. Hug the knee in towards the chest. Oh, find your balance. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Left foot on the inside of the left thigh, on the calf or all the way down, not on your kneecap joint. So whatever you are, press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Send your left knee back, open through the inner hip, the inner thigh. If you have your balance, you can reach the arms up. So stay in your tree pose. I'm just going to shift to the side. Bring the knee in towards the chest and send it back. Find warrior three. Open the arms out to the side. Put a micro bend in your standing leg. Flex your left foot. The gaze is down, the neck is long. Come back up. Knee in towards the chest. Send it back. Warrior three. One more time. Come back up. And send it back into your warrior three. Come back up, hug the knee in. See if you can grab a hold of the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand and extend the foot in front of you. Left hand on your hip. You can twist your upper body and extend the left hand back behind you. Release that and step the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Send the hips back and down. Find your chair pose. Tuck the tailbone under. Pull the belly in as you extend the arms and reach past your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the hands down, step back plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, fold. Press down into the feet as you come all the way up. Bring the hands down by your side. Tree pose on the other side. Right knee comes into the chest. Shift all of your weight on your left foot. Pull the knee in. Lengthen. Roll the shoulders back and down. Find your balance. Right foot on the inside of the left thigh, the left cuff, or all the way down on your ankle. Whatever you are, press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot to find your balance. Squeeze your belly in. Send your left leg back as you open through the front left hip and the left inner thigh. When you find your balance, see if you can reach the arms up and over the head. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Shift the left knee in front of you and send it back. Lean forward, warrior three. Put a micro bend in your standing leg. Flex your back foot. The gaze is down, the neck is long. Come back up. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Send it back, warrior three. Come back up and send it back. Come back up, hug the knee in towards the chest one more time. Left hand on the outside of your right foot. Turn the chest to your right as you extend the right foot in front of you. Right hand back, twist. Find your breath to find your balance here. You can look back towards your right fingertips or forward, it's up to you. Slowly come back up through center, hug the right knee in and bring it back down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Place the hands down, step back, find your plank pose. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back and down, heart is up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pull the hips up and away from the wrists. Look to the top of the mat, hop forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Round down through the feet and bring the hands in front of the heart. This is going to be the last one of our standing series. Towards the end of it, we're gonna do an arm balance, flying pigeon. If you have flying pigeon in your practice, that's great. If you don't, you can try it with me today. So hands in front of the heart, shift your weight on your left foot as you pull the right knee in. Right ankle on the top of the left thigh, flex your foot as you sit back, find figure 4. Keep your hands in front of the heart or on your right shin. The gaze is down, the neck is long. Next step here is to bring the hands down. On the mat, hook your right foot on the left upper arm, and you can stay here. If you want to go for the arm balance, bend the elbows, press the right shin on the back of your hands, upper arms, and lift the back leg up. Pull your belly in. Slowly bring the back foot down, the left foot down. Extend the right leg back. Send your hips back in warrior 3, one-legged warrior 3. Bend the right knee, open through the hip. Let the right foot fall down. While thing, right hand up and over the head. Open through the front body. Good. Bring the right hand down, come back through center. Downward facing dog. Shift forward in a plank. Lower halfway down, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, hop forward or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up and bring the hands in front of the heart. Left side. Shift your weight on your right foot as you bend the left knee in. Left ankle on the top of the right thigh. Flex your foot, send the hips back. Find figure 4. Open through the heart, the gaze is down, the neck is long. You can stay here or you can place the hands down in front of you. You can straighten the standing leg or you can keep it bent, it's up to you. Next step for the arm balance. Ground down through the hands, hook your left shin on your upper arms, lean forward and lift the back leg up. Find your breath. Slowly bring your right foot down, unhook the left one, send your hips back into one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the knee, open through the hip, while think left foot down. Open the front body up. Lift the hips up as you reach past your left fingertips. Good, windmill your left hand down. Step back in plank pose. Now bring your right shin behind your right wrist and your left wrist for pigeon pose. Allow your hips to sink, untuck your back toe, lift, create length through the spine. Active, stay active in your pigeon pose, pull your belly in. Take all that length and fold forward. Place your hands underneath your forehead or forehead all the way down on the mat. Restorative pigeon pose. We're going to be here for 5 more breaths. Two more. The deepest breath of your practice so far. Slowly press yourself up. Tuck your back toes under. Lift the right knee up and send it back. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward in plank pose. Left shin behind your wrists. Untuck your back toes. Bring the back knee down. Allow your hips to descend. Open through the heart. Lengthen through the spine. Active in your pigeon pose. Scissoring action in your inner thighs here. Create length. And one more breath. And exhale, take all that length and fold forward. Allow your hips to melt down, your heart to melt down towards the floor, forehead down on the mat or on your hands. 5 more conscious breaths here in your pigeon pose. Pigeon pose is a great hip opener, especially for people that work on a desk, sitting on a chair all day long. A last breath. Good, press yourself up. Sit your bum down, swing your back leg in front, and press the right knee right on top of the left one for cow face pose. Let me see like that. Flex both of your feet to protect your kneecaps. That should be really intense stretch on the outside of your hips, the outer hips. You can stay here. You can have a block between the knees if this is too much for you. Whatever you are, invite your breath and use your breath as a guidance. I want you to bring the palms in front of the heart. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe into the stretch on the outer hips. But at the same time, feel the sensation between the palms of the hands, the length in your spine, the buoyancy in your upper body, in your chest. A last breath here. Blink the eyes open if they're closed. And extend the legs in front of you. Pedal your feet. This time bend the knees, left knee at the bottom. Right knee at the bottom, left knee on the top. Cow face pose on the other side. Flex your feet, lengthen through the crown of the head. Play with the pose, see what feels most comfortable for you at the moment today. Invite your breath, bring the palms in front of the heart. And if you want to experiment with a different placement of the hands, I invite you to do a reverse prayer on the back of your back. If you are going for the reverse prayer, send the elbows back. And now you have 2 intense stretches, so you don't know where to focus your breath on. Whatever you are, make sure you're breathing and allow your body to open on its own. Allow one more breath here. Good. If you have the clasp, release that, shake your hands. And now bring the hands back, extend the legs in front of you, and pedal your feet. Good. Find Dandasana staff pose. Bend the right knee in. Place the ankle on the outside of your left thigh. Flex your left foot, really engage your left foot. Press your left knee down, the back of the knee. Feel it opening as you hug the right knee in. Lengthen, take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, take a deep breath in and lengthen through the crown of the head. And on the exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. The right hand comes on the back. Left hand, hug the right knee, or you can hook the left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Your choice. Use your breath here to inhale, lengthen. And on an exhale, go a little bit deeper into your twist. Make sure both of your sitting bones are down on the mat as you're twisting. Good, come back through center, extend the right leg along the floor, bend the left knee in, flex your right foot, active the back of the right knee. You feel as you engage your right quad, how it pulls the right kneecap and at the same time opens the backs of the right knee. Left ankle comes on the outside of your right thigh. Hug your left knee in, take a deep breath. Lengthen, exhale. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left. Stay active in your right leg. You can hook your your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Use your breath to deepen your twist. Twist from your belly all the way up to your left shoulder. And one more breath. Come back through center and extend the left leg. Pedal your feet. Now we're gonna do an inversion. So I want you to use a wall nearby. What are we gonna do? We're gonna try a handstand. Nothing crazy. So I want you to stay parallel to the wall. Place your foot on the wall and see how far of the wall you have to be depending on how tall you are. So whatever your standing leg is, your hands have to be there. So bring the right foot down, and we saw that our hands should be here. Place the hands down here, make sure they are shoulder width apart. From here, come into something like a downward facing dog, but like a shorter stance. Downward facing dog. Now we're gonna activate the arms first. Spread your fingers, press into each knuckle, but especially the index finger and your thumb. This is your foundation here, those two fingers. Press into them, and now lift the heels up on the wall. Keep your toes down. You're gonna take it easy, baby steps. Walk your feet up and press your hips over your hands. If this is too much on your wrists, you can just be here and play with
that part of the inversion. That's still an inversion. You still get all the benefits of an inversion, so you don't have to go crazy. It doesn't need to be really fancy. So whatever you are, play with it. Now see if you can extend one leg up. Just get the feel of what is it to be upside down. Bring it down, the other leg up. Pull your belly in and bring it down. Walk your feet down. Slowly, one leg at a time, find your short stance, downward facing dog. Bring the knees down and we're gonna rest in child's pose. In your child's pose, I want you to flip your arms, flip the palms open and allow your forehead to drop. Slowly press yourself up. Clasp your hands and roll your wrists. That might have been too much on your wrists. You see, the more you practice inversions, the more your wrists will become resilient to the pressure. But that's one way to get all the benefits of being upside down and at the same time not being in a full inversion and not hurting yourself. You don't have to hurt yourself to get all the benefits of being in an inversion. From here, I want you to lay down on your back. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Bring your forehead in towards the knees. Get really small, tiny, and release. One more time. Release, last one. And extend your legs. Find your final Shavasana pose. Let your feet fall open, open the palms up. Roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Rock your head from side to side. Make sure there is no tension in your neck, especially after our handstand. Close your eyes. And just allow your body to melt down. Feel the back of the head heavy on the mat. Your forehead relax. Facial expression relaxed. Put a gentle smile on your face. Feel your shoulder blades down on the back. Feel your collarbones open. Feel your belly moving up and down with your breath. tailbone down. The backs of the legs supported with your mat. Your heels sinking into the ground beneath you. As you stay here, allow your thoughts to come and go. Any ideas, any concerns, let them come and let them go, as you do with your breath. Slowly invite gentle movement in your fingers and in your legs. If you want to stay a little bit longer in your Shavasana, you're more than welcome to. Just pause that video. You'll slowly start waking up the body and bring the hands overhead. Stretch like you're just waking up. Turn to your right into fetal position. Keep your eyes closed, your awareness inward. Use your left hand to press yourself up and find your easy seated pose. With the shins crossed in front of you, sitting on your heels, your choice. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Observe the sensation between the palms of the hands. Feel the length in your spine. Feel your sitting bones grounded. Scan your body for any sensation after your practice. Tuck your chin slightly in. Thank you so much for your time, your practice, and your energy. Namaste. I hope that you liked that video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like that.